Hello everyone, Matthew and Way here. In this video I'll be reviewing Hawkeye Season 1, Episode 2, currently on Disney+. I'll also do analysis of the episode of key points that I saw in it. I may see how good this show has been so far. As we saw from the last episode, it starts out with Clint dragging Kate across until he gets her in the alley and he takes her mask off. As we all know, Kate was dressed in the Ronin the Assassin suit, and Clint says, "Come on!" We all know, she says, "You're Hawkeye." He says, "Who the hell are you?" He says, "You're just a kid." This tells me he's shocked and how young she is, and that he's not expecting the kid to be wearing the Ronin the Assassin outfit. We know that he takes her to safety to make sure no one can find her. We get her to the apartment. At her apartment, Clint sees the dog she saved and says, "Is that your dog?" She tells him that is not her dog. As I pointed out, Kate saved the dog that looks like the dog in the comics in the last episode. As we learned from the last episode, she kept the dog from being hurt by a criminal as well as it from getting hit by a bunch of cars. Clint also pointed out that the person that wore the suit made a lot of enemies. He asked, "Are you sure you weren't followed?" She says, "I kept the mask on like a pro." We see later they get attacked by the tracksuit mafia at Kate's apartment. The tracksuit mafia throws fire bombs in Kate's apartment. Kate's apartment catches fire. She and Clint must go get out of there with the dog before they are burned alive. As we learn, they later escaped her aunt's apartment because her aunt is in Florida for the winter. That would not be unusual if her aunt was old and decided to retire, because before my grandparents moved to Florida, they used to live in Vermont for the winter to go to Florida like her aunt did to leave New York. Both New York and Vermont can have very cold winters, and to me it would make sense. Clint tells her, "You need to stay here since we know that Kate is on the tracksuit mafia's radar." We also see Kate on the news, and she's being accused of killing a mom who we saw dead on the floor since last episode. Clint says, "You're on the news twice. I told you that suit is bad news, and you need to stay here." She says, "I can't. I need to go to work, and my mother will look for me." And as we learn, her mother owns Bishop Security, and it is the safest place to be. Clint gives a snarky comment, and Kate asks, "When did your heart grow 3 sizes too small?" A reference from how the Grinch stole Christmas. He answered her saying, "When a kid stole a Ronin costume." As we know, he went back to her apartment and the Ronin suit was gone. As we learn, he takes Kate to work, and we see the Disney store in the background. Yes, we all know that Marvel is owned by Disney. But I've been to New York, and there is an actual Disney store in New York. Clint is also walking on a certain side, like I mentioned in my last review, because of the battles he fought. He has suffered hearing damage, and my belief is because of having to hear all those loud explosions. We see cosplayers on the sidewalk. If you've been to New York, that is not unusual. You have several dresses: Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Ant-Man. Kate says, "There you are." He says, "No, that is Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games." Kate tells him, "Your problem is Brandy." "No, my problem is you." She says, "The problem is you're too low-key and it's hard for me to sell." He tells her, "I'm not trying to sell anything." She tells him, "You're wrong, you do." He gets her to work safely, and she puts her phone number in a burner phone that he has. He tells her to call for emergencies only. I will now have you watch the branding clip.
Mommy, a superhero!
Wow, Stevie, you want to say hi?
Come on, kid.
You any tourist?
Hey, look, that one's you.
No, it's Katniss Everdeen. Let's go.
Your problem is branding.
No, my problem is you. And this ninja suit, and the people are trying to kill you because of this ninja suit. The whole thing's a problem I'm going to solve today so I can go home to my family.
No, it's branding.
I am back. Clint must go to a Renaissance festival to get the Ronin assassin suit back. He ends up having to participate in it to get the suit back. He gets the suit back and takes it to a locker. He tells his wife after that he hopes he can keep his promise to Lila that he will be home for Christmas. She says not to worry, you still have time. He tells her, "I have to deal with the tracksuit mafia." She says, "Not those idiots." He must plan to get pretend caught. The guy I told you who was slimy in my last review is back, and his name is Jack. Kate picks up on it, and she knows he's a liar. She conceded even though Jack claims he's an open book. To me, anytime someone says they're an open book, tells me that it's false. We all have secrets. No matter the circumstances, life happens, things happen that we're not proud of or are up to no good, to say the least. Kate sees the clue we saw from the last episode when she found him on dead. Her mother wants her to work for Bishop Security, and that is not Kate's plan. All we know, sometimes we all have had plans that are different from our parents. To me, it looks like Kate would rather just be doing something else after college than what her mother wants. As we know, Kate tries to go to Clint, but she finds out he has been taken. Like in the comments, she goes after him. To me, it is accurate to her character, and I know I saw this many times when I read the comics. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, and they leave it open to what happens next. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. I thought it was very accurate to the comics, and we saw how well Kate is trained in martial arts and fencing. This girl is smart, but extremely talented to know how to fence and fight as well as shoot a bow and arrow. I like the fact we still not know who murdered Amon, and I will say this. I do not think it is the tracksuit mafia. I will have to go with Jack, the slimy one engaged to Eleanor Bishop, but that is my theory now. We will all have to find out in the next episode or episodes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share on my channel. Please hit the notification bell to be notified of any future videos that come on the channel. Please let me know what books, movies, and TV shows that you would like me to review next in the comment section below. Please share this video with your friends and family so my channel can grow. Thank you and have a wonderful day.